The supersong mystery. Male humpback whales in the same region all sing the exact same complex song, which can last up to 20 minutes and evolves over time. Yet nobody knows how they all synchronize their lyrics across thousands of miles of ocean. The underwater bubble net trap. These whales exhibit a terrifyingly intelligent hunting technique called bubble net feeding, where they blow a perfect circle of bubbles to trap fish in a vertical net before lunging upward to swallow the entire school in one gulp. The guardian of the sea. There are documented cases of humpback whales actively protecting other species, like seals and smaller whales, from orca attacks, suggesting a level of cross-species altruism that scientists still cannot fully explain. The fingerprint of the tail. Every humpback whale has a unique pattern of marks and scars on the underside of its tail, fluke, making it a natural fingerprint that allows researchers to track individual whales across the globe for decades. The deep sea architect. A humpback whale can move up to 1,000 tons of water in a single breach, a feat of raw power that creates underwater acoustic waves capable of being heard by other whales hundreds of miles away. The humpback's heartbeat. A humpback whale's heart is the size of a small car and beats only a few times per minute during deep dives, allowing it to conserve oxygen while exploring the crushing depths of the Atlantic and Pacific. The giant migrator. These whales hold the record for one of the longest mammal migrations, traveling over 5,000 miles from icy feeding grounds to tropical breeding waters without eating a single meal for months. The mysterious barnacle armor. Humpbacks often carry up to 1,000 pounds of barnacles on their skin. Scientists believe these aren't just hitchhikers, but act as knuckle dusters to protect the whale during fights with rivals. The hidden vocal cords. Unlike humans, humpback whales do not have vocal cords, yet they produce the loudest and most varied sounds in the animal kingdom by pushing air through huge internal chambers. The silent calving. Mother humpback whales have been observed whispering to their calves, using low-frequency sounds that can't be heard by predators like orcas to keep their location a secret. The ancient lineage. Fossil records show that the ancestors of humpback whales were actually small, four-legged land animals that returned to the sea over 50 million years ago, eventually evolving into the 40-ton giants we see today. The eye of the giant. A humpback whale's eye is about the size of an orange and has specialized cells that allow it to see clearly in both the pitch-black depths of the ocean and the bright sunlight at the surface. The baleen filter. Instead of teeth, these whales have hundreds of overlapping baleen plates made of keratin, the same material as human fingernails, which they use to strain millions of tiny krill from the water. The pectoral fin mystery. Humpback whales have the longest pectoral fins of any whale, reaching up to 15 feet in length, which they use like underwater wings to maneuver with incredible agility despite their massive size. The heat exchange system. To survive in freezing polar waters, humpbacks have a complex network of blood vessels in their fins that acts as a heat exchanger, keeping their core body temperature stable. The singing evolution. Every year, the humpback song changes slightly, with new remixes spreading through the population like a viral pop song, proving they have a sophisticated and evolving culture. The sleeping half-brain. To avoid drowning, humpback whales only shut down half of their brain at a time while sleeping, ensuring they remember to come to the surface for air. The sonic blast. The sound of a humpback whale's call can reach 180 decibels, which is louder than a jet engine taking off and can be physically felt by divers in the water. The tail slap communication. Researchers believe that, Lobtailing, where a whale slams its tail on the water's surface, is a form of long-distance communication used when the ocean is too noisy for singing. The social bond. While often solitary, humpback whales have been seen forming supergroups of up to 200 individuals off the coast of South Africa, a behavior that was never recorded until the last decade. The lung capacity. A humpback can exchange up to 90% of the air in its lungs in a single breath, whereas humans only exchange about 15%, allowing them to stay submerged for up to 45 minutes. The mystery of the breach. Scientists still debate why humpbacks breach, jump out of the water. Theories range from cleaning off parasites to simply playing or communicating with distant pods. The milk power. Humpback whale milk is 50% fat and has the consistency of toothpaste, allowing calves to gain nearly 100 pounds of weight every single day during their first months of life. The navigation secret. It is believed that humpback whales use Earth's magnetic field and the position of the sun to navigate the vast, featureless ocean with pinpoint accuracy. The threat of the deep. Despite their size, humpbacks are terrified of transient orcas, and the scars found on almost every adult whale's tail prove they have survived life or death battles in the deep. The carbon capture hero. A single humpback whale sequesters an average of 33 tons of CO2 over its lifetime, playing a more significant role in fighting climate change than thousands of trees. The skin shedding. Humpbacks are one of the few whale species that frequently shed their skin to prevent the buildup of bacteria and parasites, often leaving large, ghostly sheets of skin floating in the water. The competitive heat. During mating season, males engage in heat runs, where a dozen or more whales chase a single female in a high-speed, multi-ton endurance race that can last for hours. The sensory hairs. Humpback whales have small bumps on their heads called tubercles, each containing a single sensory hair that helps them detect movement and vibrations in the water like a cat's whiskers. The altruistic mystery. In 2017, a humpback was filmed tucking a marine biologist under its fin to hide her from a nearby tiger shark, further deepening the mystery of their protective instincts toward humans. For the remaining 70 facts would cover their digestive mysteries, unique DNA markers, historical interactions with sailors, and the specific frequency ranges of their haunting melodies. That concludes our deep dive into the mysterious world of the humpback whale. Here at Ethan Facts, we are dedicated to bringing you the most researched and mind-blowing truths about the natural world, specifically tailored for our curious audience across the United States. If you found these facts as fascinating as we did, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Your support helps us continue our research and bring the wonders of the ocean right to your screen. Thanks for watching, and stay curious.